Okay, you guys bear with me. This is gonna take me a second to get, um, this is gonna take me a second to get I don't really know where to get, oh, here. Durr! Let me share this. Let me share this. Let's see if this works. Let's see. Hmm. I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe. Um, hmm. I don't know. My gosh. Um, Maybe I'll try. I'm gonna try and squat waffle. All right, I'm gonna try and live stream from Facebook and YouTube. hmm I'm just It's insane. Facebook won't allow me to live stream. I'm not sure if I'm actually live streaming on YouTube. And so I'm kind of just like trying to figure this out. It's all being recorded too, I think. I hope. I truly hope. Let me see my program. There. So I'm recording and I'm streaming from two different places. This is going to be a hot mess. Facebook! So Facebook won't allow me to live stream from Facebook, which I guess, I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. I mean, it's gonna have to be fine, isn't it? I'm just, I'm gonna have to go from YouTube, and it's fine. So basically, today's live stream was gonna be about the tone of everything on Facebook. I had been talking about how we have entered into the fifth dimension and that the fourth dimension is trying to hold on with bloody fingernails. Oh, these poor critters, these poor 4D critters are just, they're losing their grip. They're absolutely losing their grip. And it's one of those things where, are you going to join them in their demise? Or are you going to just kind of, I don't know, are you just going to kind of flow with the tides of change? What do we do? What do we do? Do we flow? Because if you flow, you continue to rise up into the fifth dimension. You go higher up into it, and you become even less affected by the things going on in the fourth. People are really riled up right now. They're really seriously riled up right now. And the thing that most don't understand, energy flows where the focus goes. If you fixate on all of the atrocious things that's going on in this world, that's what you're feeding energy to. You're amplifying it. You're becoming a fear monger. That doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve anyone, to be honest. It doesn't serve anyone at all. except the ones who feed off fear. So I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what the current events are. I've seen some posts regarding some countries and some events that I'm not even going to touch on, because I don't believe these things should be shared if you're not going to offer a potential solution. If you're just continuing to share what the problem is, and we're all aware at this point what the problem is. This is not a new problem. This is not a new event. These are things that have been happening for many years. Many, many years. And everyone's been mum about it until now. And why? Why is it that we're getting all this news coverage and everything on these things that have been happening all this time? Because now Hegelian dialectic is being put into play. What's Hegelian dialectic? You create a problem, you offer a solution, and then you wait for the people to beg for that solution to be implemented. It happened with the World Wars. It's happened before. Did you think that Pearl Harbor was... Our nation did not want to be part of the World Wars. If you look back in history, from what I've read and gathered, we as a nation refused to be a part of the World War. And so what happened? An attack on Pearl Harbor was staged. Intel was found before the actual attack. It could have been prevented, but we didn't. And that was the single moment that defined, that dictated our involvement in that war. Yeah, we're being played. You're gonna keep letting yourself get played? Or are you gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna spread your lies for you. I'm not gonna spread your campaign of domination through fear and hatred and anger. It's time that, someone says something. Someone is just needing to rip the blinders off of everyone's eyes. Because we're all just walking around like this, like, ooh, peekaboo. Once in a while we'll peek through. But for the most part, we're just like, yeah, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see anything. And what does that do? What does that do? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. And the ones who are actually looking, who have their hands doing things proactively and can see with clarity, they're labeled conspiracy theorists. They're labeled enemies of the state. They're labeled terrorists. All kinds of insane ass labels being tossed around. And the insanity of it is continuing to do the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So what is the result we're trying to get? What are we trying to get by sharing all this horrible shit? What are we trying to get? Everyone knows there's a problem. Everyone knows there's a problem. Everyone is aware. Whether they want to admit it or not, they're aware. They're aware there is a very catastrophic event playing out. What do we do about it? Do we keep peddling the fear? Do we keep perpetuating that program of fear and hate? I don't know. I'm kind of at a point where it's like, my personal soul family, we have served as an umbrella for humanity since the birth of humanity. And I'm kind of at a point where I kind of feel like, why the fuck does my soul family have to keep taking all this on when the collective keeps choosing the same outcome? Why? Why bother? Why bother? We're so addicted to suffering. We're so addicted to pain and suffering, needless suffering. Pain, at least, it is the catalyst for growth, for soul expansion and a deepening understanding. Whereas suffering, it's just absolute bullshit. It's just bullshit. So, what's supposed to happen? Because yesterday we had skewed that timeline. We had taken some of the potential outcomes, potential options for outcomes for events that are on the horizon. We had taken them off the table. It was so beautiful too. And then this morning I woke up and not only have those potential options been placed back on that table of the timeline table, the collective has chosen one of the most extreme options. And so now I'm kind of just like, do I talk on it? Do I just kind of get off of Facebook and just enjoy my time, the remainder of my time in this life? Just enjoy it with blinders on and just fuck it. This is what people want. So, I mean, but if we don't choose healing, if we're not going to actively choose healing, compassion, we reached critical mass. Just last weekend, we reached critical mass, and then everyone felt it was appropriate to shove everyone else's head back under the water. Say bye to critical mass. It's gone. We can work back to it, but unless people stop with the bullshit, spreading the fear and the hatred, there's no point in me continuing love streams. There's really no point. There is no point in me forcing myself to come out of my comfort zone for the novelty of having someone speak truth. I don't want to just be a novelty. There's so much more I can do with this existence than be a novelty. I'm not really sure what we need to do. Let me check if Facebook will allow me. Hold on real quick, guys. Yeah, sweet. Still won't allow me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, and because my laptop doesn't have much memory left. I've been doing a lot of projects and stuff, so let me go ahead and pause this.